Hey guys, this is the part 3 to what I went through in school. Just a quick warning, I'm not going to be talking about a certain thing I went through because I won't be able to talk about it, because it's quite bad, and I've told 2 people just earlier, but I'll be writing a journal on Rooster Teeth explaining it. But if you're not on there and you want to know, just send me a message on here or Facebook or whatever. I'll put, hey, you can contact me in the description box below, because it's hard to talk about and I'm going to do it on there just because that's where the majority of people I know are from, so I'll put it on there. If you're not there, you're not going to be able to see it because I'm going to do it so only people I know on there can see it. So yeah, just thought I'll give you a word of warning about that. So yeah, as I said, when I went through school, this was year 10, correct? Yeah, year 10. I tried to stand up for myself, which it wasn't really stand up for myself. I was reacting to what they were saying, and they got a kick out of that. They wanted that. That's why they were doing it. And it got a lot worse because they used to out everything they were saying. They used to, instead of talking behind our back, they used to say it pretty much to my face, but they do it in a way that I can't say, oh, but you were talking about me. They did it in that sort of way. And it was hard because I was having to go through it. It's like, I couldn't say anything because I had no proof that they were talking about me, but I knew they were. And that was odd. It's just, yeah, I was unable to do anything. And year 10 is the year I damaged my knee, which I tore the quadriceps, all 4 of them, out my right knee, I think it was, or my left knee, I'm not too sure. It was one of my knees, and I couldn't walk properly for 6 to 7 weeks. And they used to take the piss out of me for that because I used to have to like limp somewhere, or I'd have to take more time to do something. I mean, I didn't stop like doing like sports or anything when I had to, but it took me longer to do it. And they used to take the piss out of me because I was slower than people. But even though they knew I had an injury, it's just that got me down because like it was something I can't change, and I was getting beaten about. I was getting it pushed onto me every single time, and it was like, what am I going to do? I can't try harder because if I try harder, I'm going to damage my knee even more. And I couldn't have that because I was doing a few other things outside of school as well, and I couldn't risk damaging my knee anymore. And I'd also damaged my back quite severely at that time as well, so I couldn't really lift anything or do much like lifting or like proper sport like basketball. I couldn't really or just football or something because if I'd try and run for something and I'd put myself out there, I could twinge my back and it would kill, and I wouldn't be able to walk properly for a while. And that really, because they used to take the piss at me because I couldn't they used to ask me to pick something up for them even though they knew I had a bad back. And I try to, because I'll do whatever I can, but I remember I grabbed something before, and I held it up, and I just fell to the floor because my knee and my back gave way on me. And they took the piss out of me because I fell to the ground trying to pick up something which they called light, which it was quite a few heavy books, but I was injured twice, like in 2 different ways, so I couldn't lift anything properly. And just doing that, just thinking, that's like, but it was, I was just going because it was still like, it was affecting my mind because of how they were doing it. And there was something which I said I'm not going to talk about, but that was possibly the darkest thing I've ever been through, and I probably will ever go through. I won't talk about it anymore. It's just, and also because of all the things that was going on, excluding what I'm going to talk about, again, that year I tried to kill myself again. I tried to hang myself with something, but obviously it failed, and I did it in a way so it didn't leave an impression. Or it was either harmless or suffocating some people on them too. Yeah, but I could class them as the same thing because you're suffocating your brain. But that was hard to do as well. That was hard, like, just going through it, and I failed to do it, and that made me feel like crap, because like, why can't, because by then, this is my third time trying to, and it's like, why can't I go through with it? What is stopping me? Why am I not being able to do it? And I used to think that that I was a coward, and that I thought I was a coward. I thought I was too scared to go through with it, but I really wanted to go through with it. It's just I don't know whether it was subconsciously or what, telling me that things will get better, or that I just have to look to the future. But so every time I failed, and it was just getting to the point where I couldn't be bothered with anything anymore. I didn't even want to get out of bed of a morning or anything. It's just, why should I bother? What's the point in life? And from what I've said, it ain't that dark as what I said. It's just, and also I was getting blackmailed quite bad as well. And it got to the point where I was losing like good friends, because because a lot of the people I got on with, the others didn't want me to get along with them, because they they wanted to isolate me from everyone else. So I felt alone throughout it, because I couldn't talk to anyone, and in year 10 going through all of that, and just not having anyone to talk to really. And if I did talk to someone, it managed to go back to them, and they made my life live in hell even more. And it's just, and also it's just hard. It was hard because it was just, I mean, towards the end of year 10 I started talking to a few other people, just cause, like, through like new classes I took, and I started talking to a few other people, and they sort of helped me, because it was just, I had someone to talk to. I didn't tell anyone. I mean, I've never told anyone I know about anything I've gone through, but I'm planning to message someone either this week or next week, just to basically give them peace of my mind and to let them know everything they put me through. Just so it's so I've done it. I've told someone who did it to me, and that will help as well. It's just, I don't know if I've said in my videos, I honestly don't remember, but the reason I'm doing these is to get my story out there, so people know they're not alone in the world, and I urge everyone, if you've been bullied or if you've had something happen to you, please make a post it, like video, text, anything. Just get your stories out there. Let people know that they ain't the only ones going through it. People have gone through it and themselves, and they got through it all right. Because we need to be the voice for the voiceless. We need to let people know what is going on, that things will get better. And if you're in North America, and you feel like you feel a bit like sad, depressed, and you think, I want to end it, please contact the Trevor Project. They deal with suicide. They're a suicide hotline. It's all confidential. They don't ask any questions. They're there to listen to you. That's all. And you can say if you want them to contact them again or what, they just contact them. I'll put their number and everything in the description below, but please contact the Trevor Project. They are here to help. And look up It Gets Better, the Matthew Shepard Foundation. Look up Matthew Shepard's story. I mean, that moved me during my Vedum. I did a video on it, but it affected me so much just to hear what he went through. So yeah, I will see you guys in which is the final part of the series I'm doing. So, yep, I will see you guys later on in the next video, and I'll post the journal later on today, and if you want, I'll put all the contact information below if you want to know what happened. So yeah, bye.